To all the boxing fans out there, welcome back. Today, we have brought a countdown of the deadliest knockouts of the undisputed welterweight giant, talking about none other than Terence "Bud" Crawford, the pound-for-pound king of boxing who isn't just skilled, he's a finisher. With his undisputed record of 40-0, out of which 31 are through knockouts. His punches carry dynamite, and when they land flush, jaws meet the canvas in spectacular fashion. After careful consideration and debate, here's our top 10 list of Bud's jaw-dropping knockouts. But before we start the countdown, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video so we could be the undisputed YouTube champions. 10. David Avanesyan, December 11, 2022. Starting off with David Avanesyan, a tough competitor unbeaten in 16 fights and had never been down. Then came Crawford to show the world why he's arguably the best pound-for-pound boxer. Fight started, and Avanesyan connected some appreciable shots, but Bud seemed to get more tough after the hits. The fight went on, and at the start of 6th round, Bud uncorked a vicious left uppercut that landed flush on Avanesyan's chin. He didn't stop there, and combined it with a short left uppercut and sent Avanesyan to sleep. The Armenian boxer's eyes rolled back, his legs buckled, and he crumpled like a fallen tree. It was his straight 10th knockout that announced Crawford's arrival as an ever-existing force. 9. Yuriorkis Gamboa, June 28, 2014. Let's end of Bud's fury. In the 8th round, Crawford switched to orthodox mid-fight and unleashed a thunderous right cross that dropped Gamboa cold. The Cuban lay motionless for several tense seconds before finally stirring. This knockout showcased Crawford's adaptability and devastating power from both stances and proved himself in front of 11,000 fans. 8. Amir Khan, March 23, 2019. At 8 spots, we have Amir Khan, a skilled and popular British fighter, entered the bout with bravado. But Crawford quickly silenced the doubters. With the score of 35-0, Crawford stepped in and nearly knocked out Khan at the end of the opening round, but the bell saved him. But this fortune wasn't there to save Khan for much longer. In the 6th round, Khan attempted a clinch, leaving himself open. Bud capitalized the moment with a brutal left hook that detonated right on Khan's chin. The former champion crumpled face first, unconscious before hitting the canvas. This knockout was a masterclass in precision, and Bud had defeated his 36th competitor. 7. Egidijus Kavaliauskas, December 15, 2019. Right hook that sent Kavaliauskas crashing to the canvas. The referee didn't even need to count. The fight was over. Crowd of 10,101 cherished the victory as Crawford had defended his title successfully for the 3rd time. 6. Shawn Porter, November 21st, 2021. If we talk about Bud getting a fight that ultimately tested him, this is the one. In 2021, he had to defend his title against Undisputed. 5. Kell Brook, November 15, 2020. Next, we have former IBF welterweight champion Brook, who was famous for his granite chin, stepped up against Crawford. But even his chin couldn't withstand Crawford's pinpoint accuracy. In the 4th round, Bud landed a left jab straight to Brook's eye. The shot instantly swelled Brook's eye shut, impairing his vision. Crawford followed up with a barrage of punches that forced the referee to stop the fight, and Crawford stood talk unbeaten in his 37th fight. 4. Felix Diaz, November 13, 2017. Let's get back to 2017, when Bud had to face his baddest competitor so far. Felix Diaz, the Olympic gold medalist and a highly touted prospect. But Bud made him look like an amateur. The fight seemed a hard task for Bud as Diaz never seemed to go on back foot. But things changed completely in the 10th round. Crawford unleashed a vicious left hook that landed flush on Diaz's chin. The Dominican boxer's legs buckled and he stumbled backwards. He followed up with a right cross that sent Diaz crashing to the canvas, unconscious. Bud dominated the Dominican giant with an incredible score of 59% power shots. Bud said that, "My dad always taught me as a kid, never go in the ring to play or you'll get hurt, so you gotta be mean in there." 3. Jose Benavidez Jr., October 14, 2018. When he stepped in against Jose Benavidez, a tough, undefeated contender, entered the fight with plenty of hype, 100 and retained his welterweight title. 2. Viktor Postol, July 25, 2016. At second spot, let's get back to 2016 when Bud earned the WBC title along with his WBO title. He went on against Viktor Postol, former world champion, who was known for his iron chin and defensive prowess. The fight started pretty decently, but Crawford kept gaining momentum with time and brought up 2 knockdowns in the 5th round. In the 11th round, Postol landed an illegal punch that made our boy furious. Bud landed a perfectly timed left hook to the liver that sent Postol writhing in agony. The Ukrainian boxer stumbled back, desperately trying to catch his breath, but it was no use. Crawford followed up with a barrage of punches that forced the referee to stop the fight. At the end of this fight, he said, "I am at the top. I think my performance today put me up there, but this wasn't my toughest fight." Not taking any credit away from Postol, it's just that I feel the Yuriorkis Gamboa fight from 2014 was tougher. 1. Ricky Burns, March 1st, 2014. At first spot, we have the greatest brawl of Crawford's life. In 2014, Bud stepped in against the mighty Ricky Burns. Crawford admits it himself, saying, "Best fight of my life was the one against Ricky Burns." But what many saw as an easy payday for Bud turned into a spectacular showcase of his talent. Burns started off really well by giving some deadly blows to Crawford. But as usual, Bud gradually took control of the fight. In the 2nd round, Crawford knocked out the champion. Then, in the 7th round, he knocked him twice. But he ended Legend's undefeated reign in the 9th round, where unleashed a devastating combination that started with a lightning-fast jab and ended with a thunderous right cross that landed flush on Burns' chin. The former 2-division champion crumpled to the canvas, unconscious. This KO was not just a highlight reel moment. It was the announcement of a new era in boxing, the Terence Crawford era. At the end, legendary Burns ended the debate saying, "The better man won." These were 10 of the deadliest knockout from Bud's fighting history. I'm damn sure that you've got goosebumps because make sure you give it a like and share with your fellows. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section so we could make our video much better.